A beautiful start to our Tuesday afternoon around southern Colorado. Here's the view from the North Pole, Cascade, Pikes Peak Highway, Santa's Workshop. A beautiful afternoon with lots of blue skies out there. That's what we're seeing all around the region. Temperatures are warmer now than they were at this time yesterday. That's no real surprise, is it? We talked about how that was going to be happening as we went into the middle portion of the week, and that's exactly what we're seeing. 63 now in the spring, 66 in Pueblo, 65 at Canyon City, 60 at Walsenburg. Temperatures in the plains are sitting in the lower to middle 60s and mid to upper 60s in some areas as well. And in the mountains, we're seeing 50s, and there are some upper 40s around as well. 48 currently in Gunnison, 54 at Leadville, 63 at this hour in Salida. Skyscan satellite and radar, not much to look at over southeastern Colorado. You have to zoom it all the way out to the western view to give you any kind of views of any kind of showers or thunderstorms. That's way off to our east over portions of Iowa, back into Wisconsin, UP of Michigan, LP of Michigan, and all the way into the deep south, where there have been some very strong thunderstorms this afternoon as a very slow-moving low-pressure center continues to push off to the east. As we go through the next couple of days, it'll push its way towards the east coast and eventually will affect the big cities of the northeast just as we head into our weekend. Skyscan satellite and radar also shows us this system. It's sitting off to our northwest. This is a front which will make its way through the region and drop our temperatures off just a shade as we go into the last portion of this week. 63 right now in the Springs, 63 also at North Platte. Temperatures around the western part of the nation are fairly uniform until you get into the far southwest. 83 at Phoenix, 74 at Las Vegas. High pressure is in charge of our weather, which is why we're not seeing very much in the way of any kind of clouds, much less any showers around the region. There's your low pressure center taking off to the east, so it's going to be getting out of our hair as we go through the next couple of days. And then here comes another low pressure center and associated front, which will make its way through the region. That will drive our temperatures down as we go into the middle and later portion of this coming week. So as we look at what's going to happen now in terms of the wind this afternoon, that's not going to be anywhere near the kind of concern that we saw yesterday. You see your winds by this afternoon at 6, between 5 and 15 miles per hour. That will also be the case as we go through our Wednesday afternoon commute as well, as winds are going to generally stay in a pretty similar neighborhood as we go through the next couple of days of our forecast. 41 for the Springs for tonight, 40 in Canyon City, 39 at Pueblo. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s. And that's also not anywhere near as cool as it was for this morning. We're up by a couple or 3 or 5 degrees, depending on where you're at around the area. 7-day forecast then for the Springs. High temperatures tomorrow, top out at 81. Yes, that would be a record, as the record high for tomorrow is 80, which was set back in 2010. Then we see the readings drop back with that front. Mid-60s by Friday, gives way to 60s and 70s as we go into the weekend. Small chance for showers and storms in the mountains might spill its way across the interstate as we go through our Sunday in the Springs. Pueblo 7-day forecast, high temperatures mid-80s tomorrow. Not quite a record, but pretty close to it. Then it's lower 70s by Friday, 60s and 70s throughout the rest of the forecast period. Canyon City, you'll be sitting in the lower 80s tomorrow. Then it's lower 70s Thursday, 60s and 70s throughout the rest of the forecast. In Teller County, we'll be sitting in the upper 60s tomorrow, near 70 on Thursday, which is brilliant in Teller County this time of the year, certainly. Then readings do fall back as we go through the later portion of our forecast. Back to the 50s beginning on Sunday.
All right, Jay, thank you.
Right.